Hi there, our viewers. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Continue subscribing, viewing, and sharing our content. For our new subscribers, welcome and feel at home. May you learn, may you get motivated, may you get inspired. You know, in life, it's good to embrace good lesson. Each and every day you learn a new thing. You feel good, something you didn't know earlier on. As you know, we women somehow we don't know so many things, but it's now high time we know as many things as men do know. Now, as you know, in building and construction, there are so many stages. Now, I'll be taking you through this stage of electrical fittings. Now, when you finish your masonry part of your house, then you lay your conduits. Conduits are those pipes. I think I have some conduits here with you. There they are at the end there. You lay all your conduits, then you put where your sockets will be, your switches, your cooker socket, and everything else. Now, in this part of electrical fitting, after you finish plastering your house, then you need to lay those conduits, the compressors, the corners on top your before you put your ceiling, you lay all those conduit pipes. Then after that, you do your wiring. Wiring comes from different companies. We have East African, we have Coast Cables, we have HTG, we have Evin, and also we have those that are imported. But it's good to promote our locally made cables. Now, as you know, cheap is expensive. It's always good if you can afford, or if your pocket is good, to go for the quality cable so that your house will be safe from any electrical mixture. Now, we have these cables or wires come with different mm. We have 1.5 mm, we have 2.5 mm, 4 mm, 6 mm, and extra. Now, they come in 3 different colors. We have black, red, and green. Now, for us, we'll be using 1 mm, 1.5 mm, 2.5 mm, and 6 mm. Now, this is what we have. We have red 1.5 mm, green 1.5 mm, and black 1.5 mm. That is how it comes in a set of 3 colors. Then we have 2.5 mm green, 2.5 mm black, 2.5 mm red. Then the same applies to 6 mm. We have 6 mm black, 6 mm red, and 6 mm green. Then with that, you are all safe with cables. After that, you need to count the number of sockets you need in your house, the number of switches you need in your house. It's good always to plan. You come up with a book. We have a book here where you write all you count all your sockets, the size of wire you need. You know, the fundi always give you the quantity of what is needed. So you come up with your book, then you go for window shopping of your wires, electrical fittings, the wires, the sockets, and extra. Now, I'm also going to show you how those other sockets look like. I'll start with sockets. Sockets, we have a double socket. This is how it looks like. These are double sockets. It has 2 sockets, and it has 2 on and off buttons. These are double sockets. This means you can use maybe a phone here and your TV here, or a radio. Then we have a single socket like this one. It has one, then it has one on and off button. This one you can maybe use for just one thing, like for your microwave. Then we have another socket known as the cooker socket. For those with cooker, it has 2 red buttons, a bigger one and a smaller one. Then it normally lights here color red when it is on. This is for your cooker. Then we have another one. These are water heater socket switch. Water heater switch. When you want to go to shower, you put it on. It has a red on and off button. Then it normally lights here color red when it is on. Then we have this one. This is known as a two-gang switch because it has two on and off button. That is why it is known as a two-gang switch. This is maybe you can use it for sitting room lights and for the dining lights. Now we also have a one-gang switch. Maybe from the bedroom. This is a one-gang switch, has an on and off button. Then we have a TV socket. This is how it looks like, the TV socket. Then you will also need radio cable to put on the mini conduits for your wiring of your TVs, for your the area for your TV. Now, with all these fittings, you now need to call your fundi. He sets all the wires, he puts all the sockets, he puts all the switches and everything else. Then after that, your house now will be ready for putting the ceiling. Now you'll be able to put the ceiling. Then after putting the ceiling, you can now put your bulb holder and your bulbs. Now, these sockets and switches also come from different companies. We have PowerMax, we have Scanford, we have Coslec, and many other companies. So it is good always to choose the best or to choose whichever that you can afford. Now, it's good to promote each other. Now, for those of you who would like to purchase such things, such electrical fittings, maybe in bulk or maybe for retail, or maybe you want to refer someone, in the description box I'll write where I bought all of these electrical fittings and their number, and you can also get them at wholesale prices. Where I got them, they sell at a very affordable prices, and they have all electrical fittings at wholesale prices. It's good to always promote others and also refer others, because sometimes window shopping is hectic, but if you have someone who can refer you to a place where he or she makes your work easier, because you'll go directly to that place. Now, that is it for today. Hope you have learned something. Hope you have been motivated. Hope you have been inspired. We all dream owning a home, owning a rental space, owning an apartment and everything else. It's good to dream, because we are all dreamers, and with God all things are possible. Thank you for viewing. Till next time, I'll show you another video of how we will be fixing all these cables and fixing the sockets and everything on the wall. Thank you. Bye bye. This is the main switch box. This is where we switch on and off our electricity. This red button here. Mine are from Havels. This is circuit breaker. Circuit breakers are used for electrical safety. For example, if there is a power overload in your house, or an overcurrent of an electric circuit, it trips or it shuts off. For example, it shuts off itself when it detects a fault or an overcurrent of an electric circuit. Then this one, it's used to switch on and off when we are going far or we are traveling. We normally switch off our main switch. When you switch on this one, everything in the house is off. Now this one is 100. These other ones are
C32, 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 C16, C16, C10, C10 for switches, for sockets, for heaters, for cookers, and everything. This is the consumer unit from HTG, which will house all your circuit breakers. That is how it looks like. HTG consumer box, which will house all your circuit breakers for your house. Thank you. Having learned about socket breakers in your home, I think now you becomes an expert and you know everything that is needed. Now these are the circuit breakers from PowerMax: C10, C20, C32, C63. As I said earlier, we have normally experienced the tripling of circuit breakers. Maybe there is a power overload somewhere in your house. The circuit breaker shut itself off to prevent either the occurrence of fire. As you know, charity begins at home. Now you become an expert of these things after learning them for the first time in your home. Now we also have this one is from PowerMax. The other ones were from Havels. We have very many companies. Now this one for the lights, for the sockets, for the showers, and for the cookers. It's very advisable when you note there is power overload or the socket breaker are tripling. You need to call your electricians and check where the fault is coming from. Then we have these 2BA screws. These 2BA screws are used to fix your socket and switches firmly in the wall to prevent your socket from getting in and out now and then, and you keep on fixing them. Now they are 3.5 times 70 mm in size, 100 pieces in quantity. This is how they look like. They are long ones compared to the normal ones that come with the sockets and the switches. Since those ones are very short, as you can see here they are. Just compare these ones and this one. As you can see, they are totally different in size. Okay, this is how they are fixed. As you can see, this is on the wall. This 2BA will fix will hold your switches and your sockets firmly on the wall, compared to these other ones that are so small. As you can see, the size long one compared to these ones that are short. It's like 3 times the normal one. So it is advisable to use the 2BA screws so that they can hold your socket firmly instead of you keeping on fixing your socket because they are getting out now and then. And that is it. Thank you for viewing. I hope you have learned everything about electric fittings in your home.